Hello, my name is Ty Naylor, and welcome to the Weber State University Provisioning Application. Today, I'll be taking you through a general overview training of the provisioning application, and how a Weber State employee can request access through this application. In this training, we will discuss the purpose of the provisioning application, the user types within the application, the process in which the requests are handled, and the areas of access. Let's get started. Provisioning means providing or making something available. At Weber State, the provisioning application provides employees access to key business software, information, and security. There are three active types of users in the Weber State provisioning application. First and most common is the general requester. This is the individual that requests access either for themselves or for someone else. The next user type we have is the supervisor. All provisioning requests are processed through the direct supervisor of the individual that is gaining access. The supervisor is responsible to review the request and validate the request is appropriate for that individual. After the supervisor has approved the request, it moves to the third active user type, the data steward. The data steward is an individual that is responsible for access to the programs and the associated data of each of the requests. If the request is approved by both the supervisor and the data steward, the requester will gain access. In this video demo, I will show you the process by which you can request provisioned access. Once you have logged into the eWeber portal and selected the provisioning application, you will see this screen. Up in the top left corner, you will see a drop-down menu. As a general requester, you will only see one option, Request Security. By selecting Request Security, the application will launch. This first section deals with the position that is requesting access. You could be doing this for yourself or for another individual. By default, it enters the position of the person that's logged in. To look up a different person, select Find a Different Person. You'll be able to look up individuals based on their last name. In this example, I will use myself. You are presented with a long list of options to select. It is important that you only select the items that you need to do your job. If you have questions on what type of access you might need, please contact your supervisor. In order to get access, you need to select the checkbox next to the item that you are requesting. Please read the description box of each of the items that you are selecting. Once I have selected all of the options I need at this time, I will scroll down towards the bottom of the page. If I have selected items in the financial area, I will need to input the org codes. Once I have completed inputting my information, I will submit for approval towards the bottom. Now the direct supervisor of the person requesting access will receive an email to approve. If there are questions or issues with the requested access, the requester will receive an email with notes from the supervisor or data steward. Within the provisioning application, there are different areas of information and access. We have, in alphabetical order, Accounts Receivable, Alumni, DBA or Database Administrator, Finance, Financial Aid, Human Resources, Student Admissions, and Student Registrations. Some of the most common areas that are not provisioned through this application are Imaging and Extender. For this access, please contact Mark Reed. For Time and Attendance or TAS, Leave Tracker for timekeepers, and Time Worked FLSA approvers, please go to weber.edu/financial services/forms.html to download the appropriate forms.